Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today I'm on a luxury yacht where all the good ingredients come together: style, charm, elegance, and class. It's the 100 from Ocean Alexander, and I'm going to do a full features inspection. Now, this boat is the 100 Sky Lounge version, so let's start our features inspection at the namesake location, the Sky Lounge. It's accessed from this automatically opening stainless steel frame sliding glass door or from a set of stairs on the inside. Now, as for this door, once it opens, it stays open for 5 seconds to allow people to transition inside. Once it starts to close again, if you break the sensor, it opens up again and allows more people to pass through. Now, this is a beautiful gathering area, and it's certainly got outstanding visibility from this elevated platform. L-shaped sofa over on the left-hand side, wrapping around an area rug with a table in the middle, and I love the book-matched feature. There's a single chair just ahead and then storage at the end. Plenty of open counter space over on the side with storage underneath. Over to the side is a wet bar with a granite countertop in white Aurora, stainless steel sink, storage underneath, plus we have 2 refrigerated drawers that we can get in any combination of refrigeration and freezing. More storage behind, and this is neat. Take a look at this panel here. There's a flushed recessed area where you just put your hand in, open up the door to the dayhead.
This is how much money YouTube has been paying me for a brand new YouTube channel that only has 4.
There's an entertainment center located inside this cabinet that includes a switch to bring down a 50-inch flat screen TV. And while this is coming down, it's already a good time to point out the elevated fit and finish that we're seeing. The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain. Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today I'm on a luxury yacht where all the good ingredients come together: style, charm, elegance, and class. It's the 100 from Ocean Alexander, and I'm going to do a full features inspection. Now, this boat is the 100 Sky Lounge version, so let's start our features inspection at the namesake location, the Sky Lounge. It's accessed from this automatically opening stainless steel frame sliding glass door or from a set of stairs on the inside. Now, as for this door, once it opens, it stays open for 5 seconds to allow people to transition inside. Once it starts to close again, if you break the sensor, it opens up again and allows more people to pass through. Now, this is a beautiful gathering area, and it's certainly got outstanding visibility from this elevated platform. L-shaped sofa over on the left-hand side, wrapping around an area rug with a table in the middle, and I love the book-matched feature. There's a single chair just ahead and then storage at the end. Plenty of open counter space over on the side with storage underneath. Over to the side is a wet bar with a granite countertop in white Aurora, stainless steel sink, storage underneath, plus we have 2 refrigerated drawers that we can get in any combination of refrigeration and freezing. More storage behind, and this is neat. Take a look at this panel here. There's a flushed recessed area where you just put your hand in, open up the door to the dayhead. There's an entertainment center located inside this cabinet that includes a switch to bring down a 50-inch flat screen TV. And while this is coming down, it's already a good time to point out the elevated fit and finish that we're seeing consistent with the Ocean Alexander brand. Just inside this cabinet, all book-matched woodwork. There's satin finish going all around the boat. The blinds can come down electrically. There's a combination of granite and marble that we'll see throughout the boat. We can latch this door in the open position, and screens will keep the bugs out. And take a look at this right here in the deck. Beautiful combination of granite and marble inlay work, and it's all water jet cut.
And even the overhead wasn't spared the attention to detail.
Stepping out to the aft deck, we have a beautiful exposed entertainment area that begins with L-shaped seating over on the port-hand side, wrapping around a marble table on a fixed pedestal. Take a look over here at the starboard side. Beautiful wet bar with plenty of open counter space high and low. Stainless steel sink, storage in front and back, and there's also refrigeration. And over here we've got storage underneath, a large electric grill. And notice that we don't have any dead-end space, so we can easily rejoin the crowd, and their good times are going to be extending to this deck area where we have plenty of open real estate, especially when we don't have a tender in place. We can put lounge chairs, deck chairs. The tender gets launched by this davit, which is the Model 2500.
A pair of sunshades can easily be installed to protect this area. Stanchions simply drop into the bases in the deck, and the sunshades secure right into those. Fully assembled, it measures 25 feet long and 19 feet wide, large enough to cover the whole aft deck.
The rail height is a comfortable 38 inches, and there are many other entertaining and gathering areas throughout this boat, both interior and exterior. Let's start by taking a look at the exterior features, beginning at the swim platform. We have a sizable swim platform that comes out 4 feet 4 inches from the transom. Rails can either be removed or repositioned.
We can access the aft deck from either of the stairs to both sides of the swim platform or from boarding doors to both sides of the main deck.
The cockpit represents a beautiful entertainment and gathering area. It starts with U-shaped seating wrapping around a pair of solid wood tables, and they're both on fixed pedestals, and this is on a platform 9 inches up off the main deck. Notice I still have great headroom because from the main deck, the overhead is 7 feet 1 inch off the main deck. There are boarding gates to both sides. Just ahead, look at this. A wet bar with storage, refrigeration, speed rack for your bottles, sink, of open counter space. There's more open counter space on the port hand side with storage underneath. Fully forward and to the port side, a drop down TV. From this cockpit deck, we have access to 2 more entertainment venues, one fully forward from the side decks and another on the flying bridge deck accessed from these stairs right here. Let's check out the bow. Now, the Ocean Alexander 100 has a symmetrical layout, so the side decks are the same to both sides. We measured 2 feet wide, the bulwarks come up 22 inches, and these elongated rails top out at 38 inches. Plus, notice overhead, we have protection above. Just ahead of midships, there's a side door, watertight, and this leads to the galley, and then we continue forward. To the starboard side, there's another side door. This time it leads to the companionway leading fore and aft and the stairway going down to the accommodations. As we continue forward, notice how the deck transitions from teak to the non-skid fiberglass, also where it transitions from the more shaded and protected areas to the exposed areas. And fully forward, here's a nice little area. Up a small ramp we have C-shaped settee with thick cushions, all wrapping around a solid wood table, and it is on high-low pedestals. Notice to the sides, there are pedestal bases so that we can put up a bimini top, and there are pop-up lights all around. Now let's move on to the interior. The salon is accessed from these double sliding doors, stainless steel framed, open at the push of a button, and like the doors to the Sky Lounge, they'll stay open for 5 seconds and then close on their own. Okay, well, this is simply stunning. Notice first off how the salon and the dining area are joined together, and that is combined with these huge windows that are custom engineered with aluminum frames so that they have industry-leading expanse. Ceilings are 7 feet high. The salon itself has J-shaped seating, all designed by Evan Marshall. There are 2 individual seats. These are all surrounding a beautifully finished coffee table, and another coffee table is at the end of the sofa. Over to the starboard side, plenty of storage. There's a stone countertop and another stone countertop, this time on the cabinet housing. A very sophisticated entertainment center. And of course, this is connected to a 60-inch TV, which will drop down from this position here. The stone counterwork continues over on the left-hand side where we have a divider between the salon and the dining area. The table is designed to seat 10 comfortably. There's storage all around that keeps all of the dinnerware and glassware in secure positions. Up above, design elements that are copied from the salon, and over to the starboard side are the stairs leading up to the Sky Lounge. Just ahead of the stairway, the stone counterwork continues at a wet bar with a recessed sink, glassware storage, and a sub-zero refrigerator. Now, as we continue forward, there's beautiful woodwork that again has a recessed latch leading us to a dayhead. This one has stone counterwork, stone floor, recessed sink into the counter. Just behind, there's a pocket door that allows us a separation of the galley area, keeping the crew from the guests. But open it up and take a look at this galley. Well, here we have a J-shaped galley. Counter is all stone, LK sink, 30-inch microwave, induction cooktop. Over to the side, dishwasher and a trash compactor. Back towards the entrance, Sub-Zero starts to make its appearance with an ice maker. There's a full-size pantry, a Sub-Zero wine cooler, 2 refrigerated drawers, and a stand-up refrigerator freezer. Now, the cabinetry, both high and low, does have some creative storage solutions. For example, this one here brings out shelving that occupies what would otherwise be the dead space. Up above, this one takes up the entire corner. Below, we've got stone decking And this is the side door going out to the port side deck. Remember, we said we had a separation between the crew and the guests. This allows the crew to go all the way from the crew's quarters to the galley without ever entering the guest space. Now let's take a look at the accommodations, and we'll start with the master stateroom that is not down below on the lower deck. It is on the main deck. Well, this is clearly a beautiful master stateroom, and first of all, the thing that strikes me most is this outstanding visibility. Windows everywhere, and again, this is the custom engineered solutions that have the aluminum beams that give us the maximum expanse on the windows. Over here we've got a king-size berth, center-mounted, custom-made headboard, recessed LED lighting. Forward there's a vanity, storage. To the starboard side there's an L-shaped sofa wrapping around a coffee table, and take a look at this. The head is forward and down the stairs, but we don't want to have to go downstairs in the middle of the night when nature calls. Instead, we go to what I would like to call the night head. As far as the entertainment aspects of the stateroom go, there's a drop-down 50-inch flat-screen TV.
Have you tried this new anti-slice technology that's taking the
There are stone-top nightstands to both sides, and there's also a pull-out drawer under the front of the berth. Now, the actual master head is just down this center-mounted set of stairs, and it's stunning. Immediately to the right-hand side, there are stone counters with dual vessel sinks on top for his and hers. Just ahead are mirrors with storage behind, and storage shelves are to both sides. Opposite to the left-hand side, there's glass doors over the huge walk-in shower. Just ahead is a water closet. Fully forward is a great feature, a walk-in closet. Mirror going across the front, the drawers are lighted, there's an owner's safe over on the right-hand side, and this is all cedar lined. Now as for the rest of the accommodations, that's on the lower deck. 4 staterooms on this boat, but we can opt for 3, making one of them combined into a second master stateroom. Let's take a look. At the foyer, take a look at this, another granite, marble, and stainless steel water jet cut inlays into the stone deck. Just ahead, washer and dryer. Now, as for the 2 staterooms to either side of me here, these are the staterooms that are now a mirror image of one another, but they can be combined into one single stateroom, full beam, so we have in effect 2 master staterooms. That's a convenient feature when we have co-owners of the boat. As it is now, they're 2 separate staterooms. Let's take a look at one of them. Well, this is clearly a beautiful stateroom. There's a center-mounted berth with nightstands to both sides, storage underneath the nightstands, and they have stone tops. Massive hull-side window with an opening port light. Just forward, 50-inch flat-screen TV with storage underneath, and again, stone surface counter. Over to this side, there's a vanity, lighted, and look at this. Large closet big enough to house luggage and a lot of your gear. More storage is just ahead, behind a pocket door, and the head is right alongside with a full walk-in shower, another hull-side window, an opening port light for ventilation, lighted mirror, vessel sink on top of a stone counter, and storage underneath. Now this next stateroom has much the same features in a slightly different configuration. Now let's take a look at the 2 forward guest staterooms, also mirror images of one another. Well, these 2 staterooms consist of separate berths. There's a large hull-side window with an opening port light. A nightstand in the center has storage. There's additional storage above, and there are drawers below the berth. Walk-in closet. Just forward is a head, and notice that it has a walk-in shower. Now, while these are mirror images of one another, the berths can slide together. Now, just because you get up in the middle of the night and want a snack doesn't mean you have to go all the way up above to the galley. Here we have a refrigerator and a freezer. Well, it seems like we have grace, poise, style, elegance, all rolled into one on the Ocean Alexander 100, and that is my complete features inspection. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.